15 years ago, William Kroger wrote the book Felon Fitness. This book keeps getting a lot of press because people are curious how you can get jacked with just body weight. Apparently, the not-so-secret secret is consistency and volume. In this case, do just enough push-ups every day. I'll share some real numbers in a minute. In fact, feel free to skip to that section if you already know the science behind push-ups. For the rest of us, let's start with this question. Is doing push-ups every day overtraining? Doing push-ups every day isn't necessarily overtraining, but it depends on your overall workout routine and how your body responds. If push-ups are the only exercise you're doing, and you're not pushing yourself to the point of muscle failure each day, you're likely okay. However, if you're combining daily push-ups with other intense upper body workouts, you might risk overtraining. Listen to your body. If you start feeling persistent fatigue or joint pain, it's a sign you need more rest. Another important question is, what muscles do push-ups work? I didn't add this section for nothing. You need to understand which muscles are worked during push-ups because it helps you see how many push-up reps you need to do daily. If you're consistently doing high numbers of push-ups without feeling these muscles working, you may need to adjust your form or increase the difficulty to continue making gains. Conversely, if you're constantly fatigued and sore, you may need to adjust the number down. Here's how push-ups work in a nutshell. Your chest muscles are the primary movers in a push-up. They drive the upward phase of the exercise as you push away from the ground. The triceps extend the elbows, contributing to the straightening of the arms, while the anterior deltoids assist by stabilizing the shoulder joint. The core muscles help you maintain a straight, plank-like position instead of arching your back. Now, I promise I'll tell you the real numbers. But before I get into that, we need to talk about hypertrophy and the factors that affect it, including the number of push-ups. So, how many push-ups per day to grow muscle mass? Muscle growth, or hypertrophy, occurs when muscle fibers are subjected to stress, causing micro-tears that the body repairs. That's how your muscles grow larger and stronger. This process requires a combination of adequate stimulus, proper nutrition, and sufficient recovery time. The number of push-ups you need to do daily to build muscle depends on several factors, including how often you train and whether you're incorporating other chest exercises into your routine. If push-ups are your primary chest exercise and you're training just once or twice a week, you'll need a significant stimulus to promote muscle growth. This might mean potentially reaching into the hundreds of push-ups, especially if you're more experienced. However, rather than focusing solely on quantity, it's more effective to increase the difficulty by incorporating more challenging variations of push-ups, such as diamond push-ups, decline push-ups, or even adding resistance like a weighted vest. For example, Felon Fitness recommends the Celly press-up, where the person you share the room with lies on your back. On the other hand, if you're doing push-ups daily or several times a week, you need less overall volume in each session because your muscles are getting regular stimulation. In this case, performing fewer reps with proper form and possibly adding some variety to the types of push-ups can be just as effective, if not more so. This approach prevents overtraining and allows your muscles to recover adequately while still promoting growth. Now let's see the real numbers. How many push-ups I recommend you do every day and how? The number of push-ups you should do daily varies depending on your fitness level and goals. Here's what I recommend for different scenarios. If you're just starting out and looking to build upper body strength, I recommend beginning with 10 to 20 push-ups per day. Start with an easier variation, like knee push-ups, to ensure you're using proper form and building a strong foundation. As you get stronger, you can gradually increase the number or switch to standard push-ups. Now, let's say you're a young man already in decent shape and aiming for muscle hypertrophy. In this case, you might need to do up to 100 push-ups a day. Another option is to do more challenging variations like deficit push-ups, where your hands are elevated, allowing for a deeper range of motion. For those who are more advanced and looking to push their limits, you might want to focus on even harder variations like weighted push-ups or one-arm push-ups. In this scenario, the number of reps might be lower, say 30 to 50 push-ups a day, but the intensity is much higher, which will challenge your muscles and promote growth. Now you know the numbers. Here's how to do your daily push-ups. Doing all push-ups in one go can be great for muscle hypertrophy, but it may not be sustainable every day. Instead, consider spreading out your push-ups over multiple sets throughout the day, as suggested in the book Felon Fitness. This method allows you to stay close to muscle failure without fully exhausting yourself each time. For example, instead of doing 100 push-ups in one session, break it into 5 to 10 sets across the day. The key is to stop each set 2 to 3 reps short of failure. This approach helps you maintain good form, reduces the risk of injury, and allows you to accumulate more volume throughout the day. All this leads to better muscle growth over time. That's how you can make steady progress, avoid burnout, and continue building muscle effectively. Now let's dive into some common questions people have about how many push-ups to do daily for muscle building. Someone asked me, is 20 push-ups a day good? Here's the thing. If you're a beginner, 20 push-ups a day is a solid start. It's enough to start building upper body strength, especially if you're new to exercise. But if your goal is muscle growth, you'll eventually need to increase either the number of push-ups or the difficulty of the exercise. I've also been asked, is 50 push-ups a day good? Doing 50 push-ups a day is a good routine if you're at an intermediate fitness level. It's enough to challenge your muscles and build endurance. However, if you find yourself doing all 50 push-ups in one go without much effort, it might be time to either increase the reps or make the exercise more difficult. Adding a weighted vest or doing more challenging variations can help you continue to see muscle gains. Then there's the 100 push-ups challenge. A lot of people ask, will 100 push-ups a day build muscle? And yes, 100 daily push-ups can help build muscle quite well because it's a significant amount of volume that can contribute to hypertrophy. But the key is to ensure you're not just going through the motions. The quality of your reps matters. If 100 push-ups feel easy, you may want to break them into more challenging sets or incorporate more difficult variations. You may also ask, how many push-ups per day for a big chest? If your goal is to build a big chest, you'll want to aim for a higher volume, like 100 push-ups a day, possibly more. The key is to combine this volume with challenging variations like deficit push-ups, which increase the range of motion, or weighted push-ups, which add resistance. Also, focus on quality reps and full range of motion to maximize muscle activation. Someone might ask if just doing push-ups will get them a big chest, and I'd say it's possible, but integrating other chest exercises like bench presses would be more effective. So that's about it from me. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think doing push-ups every day will benefit you? How many push-ups do you aim to do every day? Another quick question, how do you track your progress with push-ups? Do you log the number of reps you do each day, or maybe you measure how long it takes to hit muscle failure? Are you more of a fan of diamond push-ups, or do you prefer decline push-ups for that extra challenge? Let's keep the chat going in the comments, but remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the Fitness D channel. Each interaction helps me make more content just like this, and I genuinely appreciate your support. Let's grow our fitness family. See you in the comments.